Welcome back to Car Auto Tune-Up. When you first lay eyes on the 2026 Mazda CX-20, it's immediately clear that this compact crossover is designed to capture attention before you've even opened the door or touched the steering wheel. Mazda has built a reputation around their Kodo design language, and with the CX-20, they've taken that sculpted, elegant philosophy and given it a sharper, bolder edge. The front of the vehicle sets the tone right away. The grille is wide, muscular, and flows seamlessly into the slender LED headlamps that stretch like eyes across the hood line. Mazda has gone with a new diamond-patterned mesh in the grille that seems to shimmer depending on the angle of the light. The front bumper has subtle aerodynamic contours, not overly aggressive, but confident enough to suggest that this isn't just another bland crossover. Lower air inlets and sleek daytime running lights complete a look that feels premium and modern, but still unmistakably Mazda. As you move to the side profile, the CX-20 shows off one of its most appealing aspects. It has a balanced, athletic stance, sitting slightly lower than many competitors, which makes it feel more connected to the road. The flowing body lines ripple across the doors like waves of light, giving the surface depth rather than flatness. Mazda's designers have used chrome accents sparingly, just enough around the window trim to highlight the shape without looking flashy. Wheel sizes range up to 20 inches depending on trim, with the higher-spec models featuring machined alloys that emphasize both style and strength. The sloping roofline gives a slightly coupe-like feel while maintaining rear headroom, and the short overhangs contribute to that tight, dynamic appearance. It feels like the design team wanted to merge the practicality of an SUV with the elegance of a sedan, and they've found a sweet spot here. At the back, the CX-20 doesn't disappoint. The taillights are slim and angular, extending slightly onto the rear quarter panels to create a cohesive look from every angle. A light bar connects them across the tailgate, giving the rear a futuristic glow when lit up at night. The Mazda badge sits proudly in the center, while the bumper integrates a faux diffuser and dual exhaust outlets that are tastefully styled rather than exaggerated. The tailgate itself opens wide, offering easy access to the cargo area, and the sculpting of the rear end ensures it avoids the boxy, upright look that plagues some small SUVs. It's athletic, it's sleek, and it manages to be practical at the same time. Open the door and step inside, and you're greeted with an interior that feels like it belongs in a higher class of vehicle. Mazda continues to push the envelope with craftsmanship and attention to detail. The dashboard design is minimalist yet elegant, with a horizontal flow that emphasizes width and space. Soft touch materials cover most of the surfaces, with available leather upholstery in colors like deep chestnut, black with red stitching, or a creamy parchment tone for a luxurious vibe. The center console is slightly angled toward the driver, giving that cockpit-like sensation. In front of you, there's a fully digital instrument cluster with crisp graphics, customizable layouts, and clear visibility even in direct sunlight. The infotainment system has been upgraded with a new 12.3-inch touchscreen, running Mazda's latest user interface that's smoother and more intuitive than before. Apple CarPlay and Android Auto are wireless as standard, and Mazda has even added built-in apps like Spotify and Waze to reduce the need for constant phone connection. The audio experience is elevated with the available Bose 12-speaker premium sound system, delivering crisp highs and deep, immersive bass. Controls for climate and driving modes are laid out logically, and Mazda retains physical knobs for volume and temperature, which many drivers will appreciate for usability. Passenger comfort has been a strong focus. The seats are firm yet supportive, with available ventilation and heating in the front row, and plenty of adjustment for different body types. The second row offers generous legroom and reclining backrests, making longer journeys more comfortable. Cabin noise is kept impressively low thanks to acoustic glass and additional sound insulation. Even at highway speeds, the CX-20 maintains a serene atmosphere. Cargo space is competitive for the class, with flexible folding rear seats that create a flat loading floor, perfect for luggage, sports gear, or a weekend DIY project. Under the hood, performance is where Mazda continues to set itself apart from the typical crossover formula. Rather than chasing maximum horsepower, they focus on delivering a balance between responsiveness, efficiency, and driving enjoyment. The CX-20 offers two main engine options. The first is a 2.5-liter naturally aspirated four-cylinder producing around 187 horsepower, paired with a smooth shifting 8-speed automatic. It's ideal for daily commuting, offering good fuel economy and plenty of power for most situations. For those wanting more punch, There's a turbocharged version of the same engine delivering up to 250 horsepower with premium fuel. This variant makes the CX-20 genuinely lively, with strong mid-range torque for highway passing and a refined feel in city driving. Mazda's attention to handling shines here as well. The steering is precise, nicely weighted, and communicates more road feel than most crossovers in this category. Suspension tuning strikes a balance between comfort and sportiness, absorbing bumps gracefully while keeping body roll in check. All-wheel drive is available and comes standard on higher trims, providing confident traction in wet or snowy conditions. For eco-conscious buyers, Mazda also offers a mild hybrid system that integrates an electric motor to assist with low-speed acceleration and improve efficiency, though it doesn't compromise the fun-to-drive nature that defines the brand. Fuel economy varies depending on configuration but generally ranges from the mid-20s in city driving to the low 30s on the highway. Safety is another strong point. The CX-20 comes standard with Mazda's iActive Sense suite, which includes adaptive cruise control, lane keeping assist, blind spot monitoring, automatic emergency braking, and traffic sign recognition. Higher trims add a 360-degree camera, front and rear parking sensors, and an upgraded adaptive cruise system with stop-and-go functionality. These features work seamlessly in the background, supporting the driver without feeling intrusive. When it comes to pricing, Mazda has positioned the CX-20 to compete directly with popular compact crossovers like the Honda HR-V, Toyota Corolla Cross, and Hyundai Kona. The base model starts around $26,000, making it an accessible entry point for those wanting style and quality without breaking the bank. The mid-level trims, which add leather upholstery, upgraded tech, and more convenience features, hover around $30,000 to $33,000. Fully loaded with the turbocharged engine, all-wheel drive, premium sound, and advanced safety, the CX-20 reaches just under $38,000. Given the refinement, performance, and upscale feel it delivers, this pricing structure makes it one of the most compelling options in its class. So after spending time with the 2026 Mazda CX-20, what's the final verdict? This crossover blends style, practicality, and driver engagement in a way few competitors manage. The exterior is sleek and modern, ensuring you'll stand out in a crowded parking lot. The interior rivals entry-level luxury cars, with attention to materials and comfort that elevate the driving experience. Performance is lively and composed, whether you choose the efficient base engine or the turbocharged variant. And with strong safety credentials and reasonable pricing, it makes a convincing case as one of the best compact SUVs you can buy in 2026 for those who want a crossover that doesn't feel like a compromise, something that's practical enough for daily life but still rewarding every time you get behind the wheel. The Mazda CX-20 is a car that deserves serious consideration. It represents what Mazda does best, crafting vehicles that speak to both the heart and the mind. If you're in the market for a new crossover and you care about design, comfort, and driving enjoyment, the 2026 Mazda CX-20 should absolutely be on your short list. That wraps up today's review. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the Mazda CX-20, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and ring the notification bell so you don't miss future reviews. Drop your thoughts in the comments. Would you choose the CX-20 over its rivals, or do you have another compact crossover in mind? Thanks for tuning into Auto Tune Up, and I'll see you in the next video.